Welcome. I'm getting my stuff together. Hold on. I had some of that. Alright, so in case you're not familiar with unicorn spit, it is a gel stain and it doesn't have the acrylic polymer bonding. It doesn't have a glue, basically. It's just a stain. It is water soluble, so it's non-toxic. It's jasmine scented, and it's really cool. You can use it like a paint, or you can dampen a brush or a sponge and get some wood and open up the pores first, and then put it on a damp sponge like you would a stain, and then just stain it where you can see the wood grain, but it's colored, and that's the fairy wood look. It's kind of like this, but this was done with the alcohol inks. But that's kind of the effect you get with the unicorn spit if you use it as a stain. So here's that. And it comes in sparkle and regular and all gazillion colors. So it is pricey, it seems, but it goes a long ways, and there's no other medium like it. I love to mix it in with my acrylics and with the alcohol inks. So just use it to like deepen the saturation, the pigmentation color of your acrylics sometimes. So, and those little sparklies, if you open up your wood pour with the water, the sparkles will get down into that grain, and then it closes back up, and it's really a beautiful look. It's not like glitter chunks. It doesn't look cheapish. So it's pretty. Anyway, it's worth it. Get a couple bottles. But you also know you need to have a white or a black, because that's the thing that makes them pop. Without that, it doesn't seem to really do that much. So yes, you can mix them. Hey, Shannon. Hi, sweetheart. That's my daughter, Shannon Romero. Hello, Cookie. It's been a long time. Hello, sweetness. All right, yeah, so yeah, you can mix them. Just remember that you really need to seal it, because if you have a unicorn spit something on this and any dampness hits it, it's going to reactivate. So it's not like an acrylic paint that once it's dry, it's pretty safe, then you seal it and all that. This is not safe until it's sealed. So just so you know, even when you're mixing it in with other things, I just consider the weakest link. So unicorn spit people wouldn't have appreciated that probably. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna get some gloves on because I'm messy with spit. So then we'll get started. Yay! Where are my gloves? So Cookie, did you see? So varnish too, got it. Yes, I always use just resin usually, but I seal it. This is what I do. If I'm going to paint again on top of it, like I do unicorn spit, really love it, I'm gonna grab my spray and seal it right fast, just nice and light. And then I'm gonna use some more unicorn spit, and then I'm gonna keep painting. And that way I can get a deeper effect, layered effect, and the first part does not reactivate because it's been sealed. And it works fine right over the ceiling, just keep going. And you can do that a gazillion times if you want to. So that's what I do. And then at the final end, spray it just once, nice and light, and then either use your whatever sealer you use usually. I'm into resin, so. Paintings by Randall. Welcome, bestie. Yay. Oh my goodness. I love your northern lights, Randall. That was amazing. I can't remember what alcohol ink I was using. I know it was red and purple though, but I've got these spots, so I probably should do something with that right fast. So I've got these T-Rex. They are like humongous size, really, and I like them. Between my two favorite for the alcohol inks is the Ranger, but they are pricier. And so like when I'm doing big things like that monster, this is fabulous. And then when I'm doing the Yupa paper and like the floral, ballerina, delicate stuff, then I'll do the Ranger because it does seem like they're slightly more saturated. And they just seem to move better. But that's just my perception. I don't know if that's true or not. It is how it is for me. So, but for right now, I was going to use unicorn spit, but I got to finish doing this. So let me just drop some of this and then I'll do the unicorn spit. I'm just going to drop it straight on there, I think. I don't know. Let's see. These are cool. They are watercolor brushes, pins with brush ends. See? Kind of cool. Anyway, I use them with a blending solution in there, and I use them with the alcohol inks. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see? Alright, so I'm just going to drop this red right there. And it was sparkly. I just want some color there. I'm probably going to go over this a million gazillion times with other things, but for right now, at least something, you know, it doesn't just blast you. And I usually fill those little holes with a latex, liquid latex, those little hinge holes, because they're hard to find again, and I'm not real good at measuring and all that, so I like to know where I'm at. Just sharing things I've learned along the way. So this part looks like I have a lot more purple on it, which that's going to be fun. On the other treasure box, I'm going to make an epoxy sculpt butterfly and somehow attach it to it. On this one, I was going to do an epoxy sculpt octopus, but I can see that I started doing a mushroom thing, so I think I'll just keep going with that. So it's been a while. Okay, so there's the red. That's not right. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I didn't know if you could or not either, so I thought let's try it, and it worked out beautifully. And then I'll go ahead and seal it. This painting, I'll take this off. This one, let me just show you for a second. It started off with just the alcohol inks, and then I went to put the fairy wood with the unicorn spit, and I did that. And then by the time I got done spraying all of it again and using more ink, the unicorn spit was gone, and I just decided to go with the ink, and I really like it. It was an experiment. So now I know I can, and I like the sides. I went ahead and did the sides to kind of match as you go around. So let's see if I can get it up closer. I love that ball thing. Anyway, so that was my can it work, will it work, and it did. Boy did it. So now I'm really excited, and I am going to be making more purchases of cradle boards because that's amazing. And what's so cool about that is these are these inks, and the bigger size, and they're cheaper, and look how gorgeous. So yay, it's a win. Oh. But I will eventually resin that. So I'm going to spray it and then resin it. It's one of those ones that, and I know if you're a creator, an artist, you don't care if you sell it or not. You want to keep it around for a while. Good thing. Thank you for the share and all the love. And love her already. Dark Valor. Oh, Shannon. Oh, someone just, you just asked what I named it. Excuse me, my nose. I've had like 4 different names. There was one new follower today. She's totally a kindred spirit with all of us. And she said something about self, like journey into self or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Because that's exactly what I was thinking. When I was painting that, my thought was, what happened was, let me work while I talk. I'm just going to put it right on top of this red. So it's purple. My thought was, that's me in my journey, that bubble, my life. And I'm floating, you know, and I'm free. I'm free in my art journey. I'm free in my life to do whatever I decide to do, right? And yet everything I do, it has ripples, right? It's because I'm connected. I'm free, but I'm connected to so many people. And it's the same with everyone else. You feel the ripples from other people, their energies. And I'm not getting all witchy and stuff, y'all. I'm just saying, you know, there's love and there's light, and then there's dark and there's not light. And it's just, you know, and you're the one that protects your bubble. You know, you're the one that flows wherever you want to flow. And sometimes it's good to flow into places that are uncomfortable, you know, and to grow and things like that. But you should always have that one safe place where you have a circle of those that love and light you back. You know what I'm saying? And this art tribe is like that. Most of everyone here is like that. So anyway, that's the thing on that, is it's a journey. We're all connected. Every choice I make somehow ripples through the water, and it will affect other people, you know, good or bad. But it's not a bad thing when you think of all the love and the light you can bring. I think of my mom. My husband says your mom was on everybody's side. And it's like, it's true. She was. And no one felt any different. Even if they were on the same side. She just, you know, she knew how to love. And I don't know. I'm learning. I think that's the most important thing you can have in life, is to be able to give that love to people, especially nowadays, it seems. And you can do that in a million gazillion ways, like what she was talking about with the memorial, you know, paintings and doing paintings of pets, even if they're not dead. That's sharing your love, you know? Val! Hey guys! Oh, thanks! Thanks, Shannon. You know, Val, that's funny you said the maker of Unicorn Spit should sponsor me. I think I ticked them off. I might have said a couple things. No, but seriously, I love their product. And I did. I am not a pushy type of assertive person, just in case you don't know. But I actually contacted them. That's big for me, okay? And I told them, look, I love your product, and I do cool stuff with your product, I think. And what do you think? You know, you want to check out some of my stuff? And And they were like, yeah, no thanks. So I'm like, they were polite though. They weren't like, no thanks. They were, they said not at this time. They don't do stuff like that, or, you know, worded much nicer than that. But I tried. I did. Okay, spit time. So I want to just keep going on this mushroom that I saw happening. So let me just get some white spit and see what's going to happen when it hits the alcohol ink, because we don't know. Oh, and I have a brand new white spit. I ran out. Y'all, you always want to shake your unicorn spit real well. Oh, I'm missing messages, guys. Sorry. I can't do it with gloves. Thank you. Thanks for the love. Thanks, Randall. Golden won't either, but I understand why. Well, I do too. Yeah, that's for sure. That's true. Well, my thing is, you know, I just love it so much. And so when I post, when I do the lives, I always post to my YouTube, which is Cape Charles Art. So, Cape Charles Art. Go there. Subscribe. You can subscribe to that. Anyway. So I mentioned the unicorn spit there because as an artist, as a creator, I am in love with the stuff. So I just thought everybody else should get a chance to experience it. I did a poll to see how many people know about it, and like 18% actually used it, heard about it, and the others had no clue of what I was talking about. But that was odd. We've got a personal struggle going on over here. Anyway, that mermaid painting, wow, I just got white all over. That's all right. It's really been a struggle and a joy at the same time. And that's the first time that's ever happened, where I'm finally to the point, apparently, where I honestly am enjoying the process, all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly. And oh my gosh, it feels so good. So I don't know if I'm going to circle back around to grieving whenever I mess up or not, but I hope not, because I really like this much better. Just going, oh look, what the heck just happened? I mean, she lost a hand altogether first, and then and then it looked really bad because I was trying to fix the treasure box, and I was using that burnt sienna or red sienna or whatever it is, and it was red, and it looked like she'd been, I don't know, shot. So then I put another hand back on her, but it's really, really tiny. So sorry, I have a cut on my finger and it just opened up again. I had Band-Aids. Let me find some tape. I know I got tape. Well, it's not duct tape, but it'll work. All right, good to go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Super glue. Yes, Shannon. I have anxiety says, I had never heard of it before. You just said something, and I have been doing art for 20 or so years. Oh, cool. Trust the process, you told me. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Sassy. And look at your northern lights. Dang, that's gorgeous, Randall. Seriously, that is one of my favorite paintings so far. Where's my palette? I say that though about every other painting that you do. I'm like, oh, that's gotta be my favorite. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some unicorn spit on a palette. Like, normally I don't do that. I usually just put it on my brush or on a sponge. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a palette, like regular. And you wanna close it. When you close it, use a damp brush. It keeps it from drying out the end of the cap. That is what I've learned over the process, so that's a good thing. And I'm just going to take a square flat brush of any sort. This one's kind of messy, but messy is sometimes good. These are some of my most favorite brushes, just the square flat ones, because you can kind of etch in different things. So I'm going to get it a little bit damp. And just tap it into the white and just see, I don't know, but just etch into that unicorn or that alcohol ink into the wood. And since I don't know what's going to be happening, I can't even tell you. We're just going to explore it together. Ooh, but I like it. Magic is about to happen, folks. This is gonna be fun. New fashion look, blue tape. That's all right, bestie. You can. Let's see. Anxiety says, I wonder if you can use it as an additive in resin. Yes, yes, you can. As a matter of fact, let's see. These. This is a resin ring holder, and it's unicorn spit. So. How to spot an artist in the wild. That's great. Ah, I see a book coming. So I just dipped my paintbrush in water and I haven't even added any more unicorn spit yet, but now I will. Because it worked though. I'm excited to say. I want to highlight just one side, just decide which side's going to get most of the moonlight. I know there's got to be a moon if there's a mushroom, right? Probably a fairy or something. I'm really liking what's happening with the unicorn spit. It's just digging right in there into the wood. And I haven't had any gesso down on it, and I think that is important to remember that it's going to seep into the wood that way. So that's a good thing. Okay, let's change it up and find another color. If you're going to do into the resin, the sparkling spit is less saturated. So I know that you can get a see-through transparent look colored, but with the spit, with the stain, the sparkling kind. How pretty. Let me try some of that. Who knows? Yes. Yes. Yes, do it and send me the video because I want to see it. That'd be awesome. Okay, let's see what happens when we add the sparkle yellow. It could be gross. But it's not. I don't know where I'm going with this. Have I said that? Oh, a little mushroom cap. How fun. Oh my God. How many hours can you spend doing a mushroom cap? A lot. A lot. And it's awesome. Oh, Shell. You're at the hospital. You beautiful person. Thanks for joining. Let's add some blue. I love their names. Blue Thunder. To go with the finger. The finger that's got a cut on it, I'm talking about with the blue tape. Gonna get me in trouble. All right, this is looking good now. And then on the outside of the box, I can put an epoxy sculpt mushrooms, maybe growing up the edge or something in light colors. That would be kind of cool. All right, let me just dip the edge in water and some Blue Thunder. And you know, when it hits that yellow, it's likely to go greenish. But I want to do a little stem. And I want the darkest part right at the edge for some reason. Until it gets down below that cap, I think. And I'm gonna throw in some purple sparkle because, hey, why not? And that'll go down the other side of the little mushroom stem for now. Okay, so this square flat brush, not the best for the little bulbous part at the bottom, just so you know. So this is one of my favorite brushes. Was my mom's. Look. I think it was a lot bigger than that, but she used it a gazillion times and now I use it a gazillion times. But these nice long ones, they're like Lang nickel or something like that. Oh my gosh, I love them. Not because of the length of it, but I can recognize it easy for one, and I know they're fabulous brushes. So I don't spend a lot of money on brushes. I get the cheap ones and I throw them away when they're shot. But I will buy these Lang nickel brushes for just those special things that you need. Okay, I'm going to dip it in a little white and some purple. Maybe even a little bit of that gold, gosling or whatever they called it. Just touch the bottom. Gotta have it magical. Just hold on to this one. Can't let it go. Do you do that? It's like, how many brushes do you have? Stop. Okay, I'm gonna go white down here a little bit more. It'll probably cover up that shine, but that's okay. So I put the white all over everything I had just put down. The purple, gold, blue. And just rubbed it in. And it gave me a beautiful little shadowed, shaded thing. You've got to love the unicorn spit. Telling you. All right, let's try a palette knife in the unicorn spit because I really like that really sharp, unnatural looking line that you would not find normally in a mushroom. So let me find a good one. I don't know where my... I have a jumper. Bob Ross. He's good. Bless him. That's a kindred spirit right there. Okay, I'm going to line through some purple and blue. Oops, I got some yellow. That's all right. And I just want to hit the edge. See if it does anything. Okay, it did not so much. Let me try this again. Let me go with the white. So big. Let me try it with the other end, other edge. That'll work. Also put some yellow in there, make it green. How many colors can we get on one box? I'm just going over and over again. Y'all, it's not working. Okay, I got it. It'll get there. I don't think this sparkle is the greatest idea for spatula, palette knife stuff because it doesn't have enough thickness to really hold on real well. But that's okay. I'll do more with the actual paintbrush in a second. Oh, it's cute though. It's not right line-wise, but it's cute. I like the look of it. So if you're new to painting or whatever and using brushes and palette knives and stuff, I do recommend you go to the palette knife section and you get one that looks like this. It doesn't matter who makes it. Anyway, it's got a short edge and a long edge, and those are really great for horizon lines and like the seagull wings, because if you have a long edge and you have a short thing, you're gonna mess it up even if you don't load it. I do. So the short edge is really nice. It's worth it and really good for those types of things. So that's what I would get. I would get one of these, and I would also get one of the palette knives with the step down, because that's what you push against the canvas and slide down, like when you're doing the texture and stuff or things. So you need that step so you don't get your fingers up against the canvas or wood or whatever you're working on. So those are the two things that I would recommend in case that's a tip. I missed all your messages. Oh, you have that one. Yay. Balloons. Thank you. Yes. Up the sides of when I when I go to post this on Cape Charles Art on YouTube, I need to read the questions or comments because otherwise I'm just commenting and it makes no sense whatsoever. So then I have to edit a bunch of stuff out. So hold on a second. So, oh no, clot in your leg. Charlotte, I'm so sorry. Prayers to you, and I know that you're gonna get better fast. Someone's getting me. Oh, I love that product too. So Anxiety says that would be super cool with the mushroom caps that go up the side of trees and bunches. I love those. Looking very nice today, Bessie. Thanks, Randall. Go mom, good brushes. Seriously, she did good. She got good stuff. And, you know, she would scrimp and save her money to get the good stuff, but her art was worth it, and she was worth it. Okay, thanks, Anxiety. I appreciate all of the interaction and everything. Love. Aw, thanks. You guys, you've just been such a bubbly group today. You've been beautiful. Thank you. Okay, honey. Oh, I love you, honey. Give those kiddos hugs and prayers for everyone. Hope you're feeling better soon, babe. Okay, let's keep going with the brush because I'm not liking the stiffness of that, but I want a different brush. I've just been dawdling. Not even working. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it all in again, which again is the nice thing about the unicorn spit. If it dries and you don't like it, just get your brush wet and go at it again. So I just dipped it into that gold and purple sparkle stuff. And I'm gonna shade this in a little. And I'm gonna get some black unicorn spit. Uh-oh. There it is. I'll just go ahead and do those lines again with the edge of this brush and see what happens in the black. Cute. It's boring right now, but it's okay because it's It's a journey. It's a process. Oh, everybody was doing challenges the other night. Is that what you guys are talking about? I still don't understand what all the matches and challenges are about. I go there, I send gifts, I have the screen. I have no idea why I'm doing it or what they're doing. But you do it because you love people. You're supporting them. I want to make this come up a little higher, this mushroom. So I'm just pushing it up with the edge of my brush. One thing I've learned about working on that cradle board and that mermaid is don't be disappointed if you have it and you don't like it. You think, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, no, it's not what you wanted, so do it. Keep going. It's not a, oh well, you can keep going if you're working on wood. It's very forgiving. You'll love it. You really will. Just keep moving it around. And I'm just brushing that edge, soften it up a little bit. I'm over to the top again. Just finding my way around. No rhyme or reason, really. Just some blending. Aww. You guys are the best. This is why I love this square little edged brushes, because you can do the finest little lines. And you know, these are the Artist Loft. They're cheap. They're not inexpensive. They're not cheap. I'm sorry. That way you can save your money for the things that you can't find cheaply, you know, those more expensive products. What I've noticed is, especially working on the smaller treasure boxes, is when you're doing the fine detail, if you're new to painting or whatever, you have a tendency, or I did, to want to draw every line. And it took a while, but I finally realized I didn't have to do that. That your mind, my mom used to say that when, you know, someone looks at your painting, when you have just the idea of something, they see it in their mind's eye. And if sometimes you don't know what it is that you painted, like with my art, a lot of times I don't know what it is. And I've given myself permission now to just accept that. I don't know what it is. I see whatever, and someone else can see something else. So that's kind of neat. Everybody has their own mind's eye and they'll see it. So when you go ahead to do those little lines underneath, you don't have to do every line. You just do a few and their mind's eye will see the underneath side of the mushroom. It's true. It's true. This one went a little crazy down here on the white, so I'm going to just darken this shroom side. Cover that up a little. And I'll just drag that dark color straight across underneath that shroom on that side. Give it a little bit more shadow. I hope you guys can see the underneath side because I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway. Shrooms. Man, I just put it smack dab in the front, didn't I? This is what not to do when you are talking about balance. Normally, you would not put it center. Normally, in case you don't know and you're new, you would make a tic-tac-toe grid, okay? And then wherever those lines cross, those are your optimal places to put your featured items. That's a better balance. Normally you wouldn't do that. It's kind of off, so what I will do now is I will add more shrooms so it's not just smack dab in the middle, one big shroom. Also normally, the rules, I don't know if you guys care, is usually in uneven numbers, like 1, 3, 5, things like that look better, have a better feeling, a better balance. So just in case you don't know, here's a tip. Somebody's relaxing today. Beautiful. Dab Queen. So let me get back to the white. Got a little purple and black, but let me go back to the white. And just make another little guy. But I'm gonna make some different ones. I see them. I made some little, can you see that shadowy mushroom right there? So let me see what the white will do there. See if I can get him out there. Oh boy, that's a lot of white. I'll put one over here too. I'm just gonna push it into the wood like I did the other. Kind of overkilled it on the white, so it's not shining through like the other one was. Get some of that off. I don't know the names of these mushrooms, but I have a niece that's really into foraging mushrooms and stuff like that. And I find it so interesting to look at her posts and learn about them and everything. I would be eating the wrong ones, I'm sure. So, there's that. But they really are amazing mushrooms, fungus. Got the shape wrong on it. Getting bigger and bigger. Did y'all do that when you paint? It's weird though, sometimes they get smaller. And you know, I kept thinking I've got this huge canvas board and I want to do a mermaid and I want it huge. And when I put her on there, it looked like she was huge. And now I look at her and she's like this compared to the rest of it. I just have such a difficulty trying to expand. I just keep shrinking. I don't know why. I do like this purple on top of the purple alcohol inks. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool color combo. I just stick the edge of the brush into that black and push it up from the bottom because it kept growing on me. So let's give it some shadow by doing that. Coming up underneath that mushroom cup somehow. And I'm just going to keep going up until I'm happy. Do the same underneath this little guy. Just a little hollow place. Took the edge of blue and white, kind of joined them together. Somehow this didn't work. That one's wrong. I'm going to add some alcohol ink. So I want this a little bit more purple. So I'm just going to put it on the palette and dip my brush into it like it was unicorn spit. And see what happens. Ooh, I like it. Hold on a second. So I'll show you. Adding a little bit of white. And now some of that gold. Anyway, get in there. Looks kind of funny. I'm gonna fix that. Wait a minute. Need another mushroom. Let's put one back here. Put a few back here. A whole bunch of mushrooms. Just the idea. Guys, thank you for visiting amongst each other. I love our art tribe. Okay, these are really messy, not happy with it, but we will be happy later when it works out. So I put some blue right over the top of those mushroom stems in the back, some blue unicorn spit, and I'm just going over it with some really light watered down blue unicorn spit. Over all of it. If the mushrooms fall away, that's okay. If they stay, then they will look like they're back farther than the one in front, and that's perfect. Kind of what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. Let's turn it into sky with some mushrooms, shadows. Sky with some mushrooms on the side. Yeah, I didn't like them, so I went over it in blue, unicorn spit. Watered down, really watered down. So that's different. Don't panic. This is what happens. This is what happens when you paint with me. It's like, oh, it's a mushroom. No, it's a mermaid. Wait, no. Add some more purple. Oh, I got some. Yay. We're at here. Back over that purple, or that blue unicorn spit with the purple. Don't be afraid to do layers, y'all. That's the beauty of it. Just don't expect the box to be dry right fast. But, you know, seriously, the unicorn spit dries really fast, actually. And the alcohol ink does too because of the alcohol in it. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But the box itself seeps in the liquid, the water, so make sure you wait before spraying it. Oh, that's pretty. So I'm back to liking it again, but I'm gonna go over this mushroom. I just have to see what it looks like. Kind of wanted it softer, you know. I don't want it to look like it's painted on. And that's one of the things about the unicorn spit that's different from any other thing that I've tried is it actually just blends down into your surface. So it's not like you can look at it and it's all raised up or anything. It's a really cool look. It almost looks like a decal sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's interesting. You can make it look different ways just by manipulating it or adding different mediums to it. Happy little mushroom. I don't know where the light source is coming from. Clearly. But on a mushroom treasure box, nobody cares. I don't. Let's put some gold up in here. Just some pretty weirdness going on. That would be cool. I don't want to get carried away with it. Hold myself back. But I do like it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop today. Man, wait a minute, I'm reading something. That looks amazing, Melody. Haley, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Aw, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Hey, click that notification bell so you can be live with me and not miss any lives, because I'm not doing live announcements and I'm not doing lives on a regular basis. So anybody that wants to click that button. Okay, love you, bye. Thanks for everything. Okay, you guys, well look, I had a blast. I had fun just hanging out with you all. You've been beautiful people. So thank you so much, and I will go again live and just click the notification bell so you don't miss it, please, because I would love to hang out with you again. And we'll keep working on the mushroom treasure box the next time, and I'll work on it in between, but alcohol inks and unicorn spit, if you haven't got any, I would definitely recommend it. All right, you guys have a beautiful day. Everybody, thank you so much for the love that you've shared. Love and light to all. Bye.